My family forced me into homelessness as a teenager, then tried to steal my house when I finally bought one. Now they're all living in their car while I dance on their graves. I'm Marcus, 28 years old, and this is the story of how my toxic family destroyed themselves trying to destroy me. Growing up, I was the unwanted child in a family that made no effort to hide their favoritism. My younger sister Isabella was the golden child who could do no wrong. When Isabella wanted something I had, our parents would make me give it to her. When she broke something, they blamed me. When I tried to defend myself, I got punished for lying. The abuse escalated when I turned 16 and started working part-time jobs to save money for college. My parents saw my earnings as family income they could control. They forced me to hand over my paychecks while giving Isabella expensive clothes, electronics, and a car for her 16th birthday. I got nothing but more chores and responsibilities. When I refused to give them my graduation money from relatives, my father beat me so badly I couldn't walk properly for a week. That's when I knew I had to leave. I packed what I could carry and left home 3 days after graduating high school. My parents told everyone I'd chosen to leave because I was ungrateful and rebellious. For the next decade, I lived in shelters, crashed on friends' couches, and worked multiple jobs to survive. I put myself through community college and then a 4-year degree. My family never contacted me during those years. No birthday calls, no holiday invitations, no checking if I was alive. I was dead to them the moment I refused to be their ATM. I worked construction during the day and delivered pizza at night. I lived in a studio apartment that was barely bigger than a closet, saving every penny I could. By age 27, I'd saved enough for a down payment on a small house in the suburbs. Nothing fancy, but it was mine. I'd broken the cycle of poverty and abuse through sheer determination. I posted photos of my new home on social media, proud of what I'd accomplished, despite having no family support. That post changed everything. Within 48 hours, my entire family showed up at my door unannounced. My parents, my sister Isabella, her husband Jake, and their 3 young children. They acted like nothing had happened, like they hadn't thrown me out and ignored me for 10 years. They barged into my house without being invited and started making themselves comfortable. "Surprise!" my mother exclaimed. "We thought we'd come see what you've accomplished. We're so proud of you for finally getting your life together." I was too shocked to react immediately. These people had destroyed my teenage years, forced me into homelessness, and now they were acting like loving family members. Isabella immediately started critiquing my furniture and decor. "This place has potential," she said condescendingly. "With the right touches, it could actually be nice." Her husband Jake was measuring rooms with his eyes and commenting on the layout. Their kids were running around, touching everything and leaving dirty handprints on my walls. My father sat down in my favorite chair like he owned it. "Son, this place is too big for just one person. Isabella's family needs more space than our house can provide." That's when I realized this wasn't a friendly visit. They had come to take my house away from me, just like they'd taken everything else when I was younger. Isabella launched into a sob story about how cramped they were living with our parents, how the kids needed their own rooms, how Jake's job was closer to my neighborhood. "It just makes sense," she said with fake tears in her eyes. "You don't have a family, so you don't really need all this space. We could take over the house payments, not pay me for the house, not buy it from me. Take over the payments while I presumably went back to being homeless, just like when I was 18. I told them absolutely not. This was my house that I'd bought with my own money.
Full story link below.